Welcome back to the Starspawn. This is Captain Maleko.
And this is Yutu.
And we are playing Blood Omen, Legacy of Kain. This is part 6. Castle
Grayskull.
Grayskull! I have the power!
Cancer from its heart.
He-Man!
Why is there an ugly, scary face on the right?
Yeah, I don't know. I told you why. Because it was Smile. Smile JPEG. And now it's going to be coming back scarier and scarier every time.
So this is the town of towns. This is the pinnacle of townness.
This is the New York of Blood Omen.
Yes.
And
this
look,
is where all
they
the
do is
buildings
pace
are.
here. It's like going into a river dance. Sorry.
It's like a gym. They're exercising. It's like a routine.
Everybody exercises. Some of the most fit people ever. Even in bars. Captain Bitters.
Suds.
That's a horrible name for a bar. You know what a good name for a bar is? Puzzles. Why do you call it puzzle? That's the puzzle.
That's the puzzle.
Alright, another card for my Yu-Gi-Oh game.
I wonder how many cards there are to collect. You gotta collect them all.
51, right? 151? No, I'm just kidding. Oh, that's Pokemon. Sorry. Wasserbunden. Bunda.
That's the Bunda. Another sign right next to it.
Copenhagen.
I think that's where we started. Or was it?
Chopping Block. That is an awesome name for a pub.
It is. Wait, it's not a pub.
It's not a pub? Is that a butchery?
It's a butchery.
Delicatessen. God, it's like the Wizard of Oz. Look, there's Dorothy, the Scarecrow. Oh my God!
Oh God. Yeah, I think I ran out of mana. So now they're attacking me.
Finish.
I didn't even need to kill her. I just did.
That's cold, man. She's like, I'll leave you alone. You're like, I don't care. Slash.
This is going to be the most boring episode of all time. Oh my God,
Look
giant
at the size
axe.
of that axe. It's bigger than him.
Oh my God.
Hit him in his weak spot. Maximum damage.
I just blew him up.
The village Smithy. He's dead. You just blew him up.
He just bought that new axe. Damn. Well, they don't have a village smithy anymore. Oh my God.
At least it's not Bakugan.
Oh, jeez. And he's back.
Coffins for sale. My coffin's good, thanks.
Should this object strike an enemy, rot and decay would instantly eat their flesh and leave only a pool of blood and tissue. For a time after, the toxins are still active and therefore lethal to the touch.
Alright, so how would you use that when you could just make people explode?
Well, if you make them melt into acid, then the other guys will step on the acid. And chain acid reaction.
I gotcha. Ooh.
That other guy on the
that
right.
guy, he's the next village captain telling you right now.
I think he had his helmet closed or something.
That's cold. I don't want some vampire kicking in my house, slicing me up and taking my blood. I wasn't even doing anything. I was just pacing. It's a town of pacers over here.
The wind carried screams from the west. I couldn't help but smile. Someone else in this world was suffering more than I.
Is that really what you were thinking when those guys were slashing away at you?
Yes.
Well, they saw you transform. They know who you are.
Well, you should just walk away from the ones that do know you, then the other ones won't bother you.
The pursuit AI is obviously not that good.
Yeah.
Oh.
They can't even catch up to you. And you're like briskly walking.
And there we have the map of the town. As you can see, it's a very big town. Whole lot of nothing in this town. But I think we were supposed to go across that bridge.
Yeah, but I think I missed the building, so I have to go check it out. There's a rock in front of that one. That guy was...
Man.
That guy was doing something. In that doorway.
Okay, so in here we have...
A chest. That's it. Town's done.
Good. Tired of the towns. We're gonna do some cool vampire stuff, you know? Like...
We gotta go to Grayskull Mountain with waterfall.
Castle Grayskull. I wanna do cool vampire stuff, you know, like go to high school and meet a whiny bitch and beat up a werewolf kid. That's all what vampires are about.
Stop moving cars with your hands.
You know, I think there's a crock of shit. Because they do that all the time. In like every movie, there's always someone to stop a moving car with their hands. It's like the lowest of the low in superhuman powers.
What was that? Wasn't that in Constantine? Or like
Constantine.
Car basically.
I'm pretty sure it was in The Matrix. It was in Hellboy. Of course, he like slammed his hand down. It was also in The Thing. I'm pretty sure.
And also in Iron Man.
Iron Man. I mean, it's just like everything.
I guess it's cool to stop a moving car.
With your hand.
Yes, with your hand. Sometimes robot hand.
Sometimes robot hand.
Or demon hand. There's a lot of guards in here.
Yep. And apparently none of them can see you. You're a sneaky bastard.
Nope, just transform right in front of their eyes and everything's okay.
Not to mention that everybody in this village obviously has, you know, vision impairment. They can't see, you know, 5 inches in front of them. It's probably because they're drunk from all the damn pub hopping they can do.
Yeah. I think everybody in this game is drunk.
The gaping maw of Nupraptor's retreat rained upon Nosgoth all his pain and misery. The disease begged to be cleansed.
I don't think that guy just spoke a word of English. I did not understand a thing he just said. Most of it was just names. Oh, you touched water.
Yeah, I always go around these edges thinking there's something there, and then there's not.
Death. I like how you smoke too when you touch water. It's not, you know, it's very Wizard of Oz. It's
I'm melting. Giant save point. So how many days have you been playing now?
7 days of Hey Victor.
Almost 8.
So I noticed that, is it just down there near the clock, where it has the moon, does it actually like go through phases, or is it just always?
I think it does, yeah.
Is there a point to that?
I don't know.
I was just curious. Well, there's the waterfall. We're heading up to...
Yeah, it's really tiny compared to what
we just saw. Boom!
There's something interesting about, I don't know if they're warlocks or mages or whatever, that you don't, when you suck their blood, you don't get blood, you get mana back.
Ah.
It's weird.
Of course.
I think they have blue blood.
Blue-blooded bastards.
Alright, so I think this is where I get stuck. Because there is nowhere else to go.
So how do you build a fortress out of a giant skull? I mean, do you commission a guy to go out, find a giant, cut off its head, get a skull, put it up there? I mean, this is, somebody's got to plan this stuff. I mean, it's just like, and when you go to build these things, I mean, when you're talking to the architect, you're like, all right, I want massive skulls on the side of my house, and he's just like, sure, okay, I can do that.
I think it's the same guy who made Wily's castles.
That's structurally sound. A giant skull, why not?
I just want a giant pillar of bone sticking out of the middle of my fortress. So I figured you had to get up there somehow, but there's no way up there. Even out that little cave opening, there's no way. You can't even jump up with werewolves, so...
So is this going to be the end of the video here, because we can't figure out what's going on?
Yes, in approximately 3 minutes, I just give up. But I do go back to town, though. I think this is where you start backtracking.
Backtrack?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
because we have werewolf form, and
we have bat
some other
form.
goodness.
We have human form. The only other form to apparently have is douchebag form. He gets a wife beater and a trucker hat. It's like, dude.
.3D form.
Just within my grasp. Can't jump 3 inches in the air and grab onto ledge.
Nope.
I can transform into a flying bat, a werewolf, but I can't jump.
Nope.
Jump!
We haven't reached the age of jumping yet. Unless you're a werewolf form, but it's just a little tiny jump.
Jump! Vampires have lead feet. Mario would have already been in there.
Yeah, hell, even the vampires from Twilight would have been in there, too.
Those guys can jump 20,000 feet straight up. Even Blade can jump higher than that. Oh, you just blocked yourself in, didn't you?
Yeah. That's just what happened. I think I just pushed it out with me. So. Hey, what's up? Wash up. Don't mind me.
You need rush coil.
Well, there is one more entrance on the very right of town, but I think it was blocked by big rocks. You can't push. I think that's where you have to go. I think maybe you can use one of the items you got. So that would be weird, because if you used it on accident, then... See over there.
Yeah, I see it. You know, it would be nice if little direction the game would give you, I hate these older games, though, that basically, they don't... I mean, I don't like games that basically give you a line that says, go here, but I do like games that give you some direction as to what you need to do next.
Yeah. So I was hoping to get through this game without using the guide, but it looks like I'm going to have to pull one up, because this gets too confusing at this point.
You hear that, people? He's cheating! Cheat!
I know.
That's okay. Being pirates in an airship, cheating's what we do.
Well, I guess that's the end of this part.
Yep. We're going to go ahead and wrap this episode up, and we will see you next time for episode 7.
Yep.
Later.